President Obama planning a major speech in early September, focusing on new ways to get the unemployed back to work and get the economy moving once again. Let's get some insight now from our Washington executive editor, Al Hunt. Al, people want this a little bit more immediately than September. What is the president going to deliver then?
He's going to make a speech. He's going to lay out his plan for short-term jobs and long-term deficit reduction. He might get some support in Congress for some measures, some tax cuts, extending the payroll tax cut. I think he could get the 3 trade deals through, maybe patent reform. None of that has a great deal to do with short-term jobs, however, or very little.
Right.
And I'm skeptical he can get stuff like any kind of infrastructure bank through.
That doesn't sound like anything new. We knew about the trade deals. We knew about the support for payroll tax holiday.
I don't think there's a whole lot left in his arsenal right now, Margaret. There may be a few proposals. What he's going to propose is something that most economists, from Republican Martin Feldstein to Democrat Alan Blinder, would say is eminently sensible. Short-term stimulus and long-term deficit reduction. It's a hard sell, and the White House has undercut its own case. When the White House communications chief said earlier that anybody who equates government spending with stimulus is politically foolish, that really hurts the case for short-term stimulus.
It does. It also obviously is going to come with a lot of political noise, considering, now you've got the GOP candidates in there opining. The other interesting thing is we've got this Christmas deadline with the super committee deficit commission. The president now saying he's going to want more than $1.5 trillion in cuts. He couldn't get it done a few weeks ago. What is he going to get done a few months from now?
Not much. Probably not anything, Margaret. I'm very skeptical that given the partisan environment today and given the Republicans' adamance that it not include revenues, net revenue increases, I don't see how one can get any kind of a deal, much less one that's deficit reduction of greater than $1.5 trillion. It's easy to see how you get there. You could get bipartisan support for it. Simpson-Bowles did that. Domenici-Rivlin did that. The Gang of Six did that. But I don't think the super committee is going to be able to do that.
No. The president, though, is on this bus tour right now. Did he achieve anything on that?
Well, he saw some pretty countryside. He was in Walcott, Iowa, and Cannon Falls, Minnesota, and there are nice people out there. And I suppose that achieved something. I'm not sure he really delivered any kind of important message. And, of course, he'll end up tomorrow in Martha's Vineyard. It'll be a little bit different take on America.
Al, is there anyone else you want to see enter this race? I mean, what could be better than Rick Perry? We had so much fun with some of his comments. You want Donald Trump back in there? I mean, who else might be joining a Republican ticket?
Since Brennan doesn't meet the age requirement, I don't have anybody else that I want in. The question is, will anybody else get in? Karl Rove, Republican strategist, said some more might get in, like Paul Ryan and Chris Christie. Karl always has an ulterior motive to whatever he says. I don't think Chris Christie's going to run. He's got enough problems in New Jersey. Paul Ryan, the congressman, is thinking about it. And I would guess, Margaret, that's an act of naivete. It's far different running in Janesville, Wisconsin, than it is running a presidential race. He's a policy wonk who conservatives love in Washington, but I'm not sure he's ready for that prime time of a presidential race. My guess is that at the end, he'll realize that, and the field is pretty much as we see it today. Donald Trump says he may run as an independent. Donald Trump loves to tease us, and then he pulls back. My guess is that'll happen again.
It'll be fun for us, Al.
It will, Margaret.
Have a great vacation. We'll miss you while you're traveling over the next few weeks, but look forward to you coming back.